Under the soft glow of dawn, the tranquil suburbs stirred from slumber, awakening to another day. But for one young college student named Alex, the peaceful morning was marred by lingering fear and unease. As he lay in his bed, enveloped by the shadows cast by heavy oak trees outside his window, the events of yesterday loomed large. An ice cream truck, a symbol of childhood joy now transformed into an object of terror, had followed him home, its haunting tune echoing through the still night. As Alex struggled to sleep, he replayed the encounter in his mind, questioning whether it was mere coincidence or something more sinister. His heart pounded with every memory, the beat thudding a discordant rhythm against the silence of the suburban night. The house, once a sanctuary, now seemed cold and unforgiving, its walls closing in around him. The comforting hum of his room's air conditioner became an intrusive white noise, reminding him of the world outside that he sought to escape. His thoughts danced between rationality and paranoia, each tugging at him with equal fervor, creating a whirlwind of confusion within his mind. The once vibrant colors of his bedroom seemed muted, washed out by the oppressive weight of fear and uncertainty. The books that lined his shelves, relics of knowledge and wisdom, now served as witnesses to his growing terror. The familiar scent of freshly brewed coffee wafting from downstairs was tainted by a sour undercurrent of dread, adding to the palpable tension that hung in the air like a thick fog. As the first light of day crept through the window blinds, Alex found himself struggling to face the new day. His fingers trembled as they clutched the edges of his bedsheets, the fabric cold and unyielding against his touch. With a heavy sigh, he forced himself from the safety of his covers, determined to confront the fears that had taken root in his heart. But even as he stepped into the daylight, the lingering fear refused to dissipate, instead coiling itself around him like a serpent, ready to strike at any moment. The sun shone brightly overhead, casting long shadows across the dew-kissed grass and illuminating the once idyllic suburbs in a harsh, unforgiving light. And as Alex looked out over his seemingly innocent neighborhood, he couldn't help but wonder if there was darkness lurking just beyond the surface, a darkness that only he could see. As twilight descends upon the quiet suburban landscape, the once vibrant neighborhood now bathed in an eerie gloom. A solitary figure can be discerned crouching within the shadows of Alex's guest room. The room is a tableau of disarray, books and papers strewn across the floor, all evidence of the young man's relentless pursuit for answers. In his hands, a pair of binoculars, their cold metal frame a stark contrast against the warmth of his trembling fingers. His gaze, fixed steadfastly through the lens, follows the path of an ice cream truck as it slinks its way through the labyrinth of streets, its elongated form casting ominous silhouettes on the unsuspecting homes below. The air within the room seems to pulse with tension, the hum of anxiety and fear building like a crescendo in an orchestra of dread. The ice cream truck's haunting melody, once a symbol of childhood joy, now resonates as a sinister harbinger of doom. As Alex watches, his heart pounds against his chest, each beat echoing the rhythm of an unspoken battle raging within him. Fear against curiosity, doubt against determination. As the sun dips below the horizon, the ice cream truck's lights flicker on, bathing the neighborhood in a ghastly glow that casts elongated shadows upon the unsuspecting residents. The figure behind the wheel remains shrouded in mystery, a specter of darkness that seems to linger just beyond the edge of Alex's vision. The once peaceful suburban streets now seem a battlefield, each corner and alleyway harboring secrets, each home housing potential threats. The ice cream truck stalks its prey, its sinister intentions hidden beneath the guise of an innocuous summer treat. As the night wears on, the tension between Alex and his unseen adversary escalates, a battle of wills played out in the shadows. In this moment, it becomes clear that Alex's investigation is more than just a quest for answers. It has become a matter of survival. As he peeks through the shadows, the ice cream truck looms larger than life, a menacing specter that threatens to consume all that stands in its path. And yet, amidst the darkness, there remains a flicker of hope, a glimmer of defiance that burns brighter with each passing moment. For Alex, the battle has only just begun, and he will not back down until the truth is revealed. With dawn's light barely discernible behind the veil of drawn curtains, a man found himself ensnared in an insidious web of fear. Alex, a scholarly soul once filled with dreams and aspirations, now lay captive to the phantom that had invaded his sanctuary, the ice cream truck. The remnants of sleep clung stubbornly to his consciousness, but the chilling symphony of its jingles pierced the stillness, shattering any hope of reprieve. Time seemed to stretch into an endless abyss as Alex sat in solitude, ensconced within the fortress of his thoughts. Fear gnawed at him relentlessly, like a spectral beast that refused to be vanquished. The once vibrant mind that craved knowledge and understanding now grappled with the inexplicable, casting doubt upon the very foundations of reality. The weight of silence bore down on him as he wrestled with his mounting suspicions, the ice cream truck's spectral presence a constant reminder of the darkness lurking just beyond the safety of his home. He knew that he could no longer ignore the situation, that the time for action had come. But who among the neighbors would believe the ramblings of a man convinced he was being stalked by an ominous ice cream truck? Alex's gaze wandered aimlessly around his room, alighting upon mementos of happier times. The framed photograph of his mother, the stack of tattered books that bore witness to countless hours spent in pursuit of knowledge. The memories seemed distant and unreachable, swallowed by the darkness that had crept into his life. But amongst the melancholy, a spark of defiance flickered within him. He would not cower before this specter. He would stand against it, armed only with his intellect and courage. The decision made, Alex resolved to confront the ice cream truck one last time. The chilling anticipation that gripped him was akin to standing atop a precipice, the abyss yawning wide before him. But as he steeled himself for the task ahead, he felt a renewed sense of purpose surge through him, a conviction that by standing up to this terror, he could reclaim his life and banish the darkness that had taken root within it. As the sun began to rise, Alex's resolve hardened like steel, fortifying him against the fear that threatened to consume him. He knew that the battle ahead would be a perilous one, but the thought of succumbing to this phantom was unbearable. With renewed determination and a heart swelling with defiance, he rose from his bed, ready to face the ice cream truck and unravel the mystery that had ensnared him. The stage was set for a battle between man and specter, one that would test the limits of fear, courage, and the human spirit. As twilight descends upon the sleepy suburbs, a solitary figure emerges from the shadow of his home, driven by an inexplicable compulsion. The air is heavy with tension as Alex steps outside, his heart thumping like a drum in syncopated rhythm with his unspoken resolve. His eyes, now unwaveringly fixed on an object of fear that had haunted him for days, reveal a determination born from a desperate need to break free from the shackles of uncertainty. In the distance, the ominous ice cream truck sits parked beneath the gnarled branches of an ancient oak tree, its icy chill seeping into the stillness of the night. The laughter-free jingles that once filled the air now echo like a taunting ghost, mocking Alex's resolve as he approaches with purposeful strides. The man inside, hidden behind a long nose and scraggly beard, watches him menacingly through the tinted windows, his eyes reflecting a darkness that chills Alex to his very core. As Alex nears the truck, the engine roars to life, sending shockwaves of fear rippling through his body. The ice cream truck lurches forward, its tires crunching against the gravel as it speeds away into the night, disappearing like a specter into the darkness. In that moment, Alex's heart plummets, and doubt threatens to consume him. Was this a mistake? Had he pushed the wrong buttons? Shaken but undeterred, Alex reaches for his phone, his trembling fingers dialing 911 with newfound urgency. "Officer," he says, his voice quivering with emotion, "I need your help. I've been experiencing some unusual circumstances with an ice cream truck in my neighborhood, and it just took off at a high speed. I think something is very wrong." The narrator pauses for dramatic effect, allowing the tension to build before continuing. As Alex hangs up the phone, his courageous stand against fear resonating through the quiet suburban streets, the mystery of the ice cream truck deepens, ensnaring both Alex and the police in a web of secrets and deception. The hunt for the truth has only just begun, as the chilling tale of the ice cream truck terror continues to unfold, leaving no stone unturned and no soul unscathed. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an ominous gloom over the once tranquil suburban neighborhood. The air crackled with tension. Emergency vehicles, their flashing lights piercing the darkness like beacons of hope, descended upon the community, each siren call echoing through the quiet streets. A sense of unease settled upon the residents as they peered out from behind drawn curtains, their eyes wide with anticipation and fear. In a secluded corner, huddled beneath the sheltering branches of an ancient oak tree, Alex watched the spectacle unfold. His heart pounded in his chest like a drum, a cacophony of hope and dread resonating within him. The police cars, their searchlights scanning the streets, seemed to bear the weight of the neighborhood's collective anxiety on their shoulders as they hunted for the elusive ice cream truck. Officers clad in tactical gear fanned out across the area, their footsteps crunching on the gravel driveways, a stark contrast to the usual soft whispers of leaves beneath their neighbors' feet. The once familiar surroundings now felt alien, transformed into an unsettling landscape where fear and uncertainty reigned supreme. The investigators probed each home with meticulous precision, questioning the residents, searching for any clue that might lead them to the source of the terror that had plagued their community. As they dug deeper into the mystery, a palpable sense of relief washed over the neighborhood like the first rays of dawn, offering a brief respite from the icy grip of fear. Yet, even as hope swelled in the hearts of the residents, Alex couldn't shake the lingering feeling that the true nature of their adversary remained shrouded in darkness. The ice cream truck was not just a symbol of terror, but a haunting reminder of the power that secrets and deception held over their lives. As the night wore on and the search for the ice cream truck continued, Alex couldn't help but feel a strange sense of pride and determination. He had been heard. His pleas for justice had not fallen on deaf ears. The tide was turning, and the truth would soon be revealed. For now, though, all they could do was wait and hope as the darkness swallowed them whole. As the first light of dawn breaks over the tranquil suburban landscape, one can almost hear the soft rustle of leaves whispering secrets to the wind. The once menacing ice cream truck, now an eerie echo of a bygone terror, disappears from sight, its absence palpable in the stillness. In the heart of this once peaceful home, Alex finds solace amidst familiar sights and sounds. The gentle sway of the oak trees, the distant chirps of birds, and the comforting hum of morning. Despite the lingering questions that haunt him, there is a sense of resolve in his demeanor. The weight of fear has been replaced by courage, a testament to the resilience that emerged from confronting an unimaginable adversary. With every step he takes into the dawn's embrace, Alex seems to grow stronger, buoyed by the knowledge that he refused to be cowed by the darkness that threatened to consume him. The neighborhood, once shrouded in an oppressive silence, stirs back to life as neighbors return home from their nocturnal excursions, their eyes wide with curiosity and concern. The ice cream truck's sinister presence has given way to a newfound camaraderie, a shared bond born of the struggle against fear. In the distance, police sirens can be heard, fading into the horizon as Officer Thompson leads his team in their pursuit of the elusive suspect. The hunt continues, but for Alex, the dawn has signaled not just a new day, but a new beginning. In facing his fears and standing up to the ice cream truck terror, he uncovered a strength within himself that had lain dormant, waiting to be awakened. With renewed determination, Alex looks to the future, ready to embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage and resilience. As the sun rises higher in the sky, casting its golden light over the neighborhood, one can almost feel the weight of fear lifting, replaced by hope and a newfound sense of unity. The mystery of the ice cream truck may never be fully solved, but for Alex and his fellow townspeople, it marked a turning point, a reminder that standing up to fear can lead to personal growth and transformation. As the documentary fades out, leaving the viewer with a sense of closure, one cannot help but feel a newfound respect for the human spirit's indomitable will to endure and overcome. The tranquil suburbs, once gripped by terror, now stand as testament to resilience, hope, and the power of the individual to rise above their fears and embrace the